drink up the oldies yo-ho. Marauded, embezzle, and even hijack. Drink up the oldies yo-ho. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me.
Good morning, everybody. Thursday. Wow. Thursday. Just watched the G&G clip video of you getting mad at Beardo for not battling Sevi in one-on-one Pokemon so you could get more books. I've never seen that mad before. It's all jokes, man. It's all jokes. That was a long time ago, man. That was a long time ago. You just getting caught up? It was fun last night, said Bruce. Do you watch the Among Us stream? You watch the Among Us stream? Oh man. Thanks for the reminder. It's garbage day and I have to roll mine down the curb. Beardo couldn't face that loss. It just popped up. Maybe because I'm selling books again. Oh, yeah, that was a few years ago. Jay with the masterclass imposter. Bro. I just wanted my one win because you never know when you're going to be the imposter. I just wanted my one win. Freaking Marvin was on my team. He gets kicked out first run. I had to do it all myself without shape shifting or anything else. I couldn't believe it. I pulled it off. I couldn't believe it. After that, I was just kind of like, whatever. Whatever, win, lose, whatever. We're just gonna have a good time. Let's see. Hold on a second. Valiant Renegade freaking just sent me a text saying, "Hey Jay, I'm live. If you're up, come join me on the Comcast earnings call." I was like, I just texted him. I said, "Bro, I've been live every morning for over a year on the Rebellion channel at this time. Thanks for caring." So he's like, he just responds, "Oh, this Billy right here. He gonna invite me on his channel. You know, we live here every freaking morning for over a year." And he's like, "Oh, what kind of friend is that, man? Forget that guy. Go watch Valiant, Jose. Go ahead. I know you want to." Jose's like, "You can dual stream it." No, that's not the point. The point is, Valiant Renegade should know this is our time slot every morning, 8 to 10 Eastern, every morning. Shouldn't invite me on his channel. Pick a lane. Pick a side. No, Valiant should come here, bro. Valiant's my homie, man. I like Valiant, but man, that dude, he talks a lot. He won't even let you get a word in edgewise, bro. He'll say the whole thing. He say the whole thing, and then he goes, "Yeah," and then you're like, "What else I gotta say?" You said everything plus more. Oh man, Jay's gonna cry. He's mad. You know what? You're getting banned, David. I'm sorry. You're getting. That's right. I'm angry. I'm freaking angry. I'm just kidding. Yo, my friends over in Florida. What the heck is this all about? Snow in Tampa? Tampa, Florida? Did anybody see snow? Where's all that global warming that I had to study and watch all these videos on and get pounded in my face that it's gonna be freaking global warming, that the polar ice caps are gonna melt. Now we got freaking snow in Florida. Yes, I'm angry. I'm angry. David said banned. He noticed me. Oh man, come on, man. We have a good time over here. Oh man. What is that? It's cold. There's a freeze warning in effect I got this morning, which is kind of weird. And then pretty wild, pretty wild. I don't think the only snow we get in Orlando is when they pump that fake snow. It's like made out of soap. It looks cool, but if they keep doing it, it gets worse, you know? It gets pretty bad. It gets pretty bad. It's now called climate change. So no matter what happens, the fault of the evil white hetero male judge. Oh man. Jay, turn on your heater. I refuse. I can get through this weekend. I can get through this weekend. I'm actually gonna be at Universal Studios today, I think. No, our Epcot. I don't know. I'm gonna be at a theme park today. So that's what's happening today. Welcome to climate change. That's Tampa. This whole area here, this big piece is Polk County. I'm like way up here. I mean, they even think Sebring might get a little. Lakeland is kind of nice. I like Lakeland. That's crazy. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, today I have a special report. Uh, Celebrities are having a major meltdown, man. Celebrities are just so upset, except for Nicki Minaj. It's pretty funny. Like, people were calling Nicki Minaj. They were like, won't get into too much with that, but they were like, Nicki Minaj is not even an American. She's not even an American. Like, what is she gonna do? They're gonna deport her. We're gonna kick her out. She tweeted this yesterday. I was dying, man. I was dying. She posted that she got a Trump car. She paid the $5 million to get the Trump. I was like, no freaking way, bro. She got the Trump card. She's like, yeah, well, what are you going to do about it now? Where's she from? Trinidad? Bahamas? Where's she from? Where the heck is she from? Anyway, whatever. I thought it was kind of fun. Like, she was getting like attacked big time. They're like, you're going to get deported. You're not even an American. You're not even, oh, she's from Bahamas. Okay. Like, we're coming after you and blah blah blah. She's like, well, I got the Trump gold card now. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. And you know what's really cool? I think she took some of her money and donated it to the Trump accounts. So for those people with small children that open up a Trump account, there's more money being put in there for children. That's kind of cool. people giving back, you know. I don't really know how that works, but I guess it's kind of like a savings account. I just thought that was funny. And then the White House responded, "Oh, she's super based. She got her Trump gold card." Elder says, "Good morning, Rebellion." Jay, any backstory that you're aware of to Gina's tweet this morning of a smiling Burt Reynolds, also park hopping live stream today? Hail the tattoo crew Vindicta. Man, I can't say, man. Why are you trying to rip something out of me? Oh. Put it this way. There's a lot of Star Wars people talking a lot of crap about politics stuff. It wasn't that long ago that she made a post and was fired and ridiculed and shamed and shunned and canceled for a single post that Disney decided to make her an example. And now we have other stars coming out and saying whatever they want without any repercussions. And it's kind of like, here we go. Here we go. Real Nick Nero, J man, you get me through every morning with work and school, 14-hour days. It's nice just to wake up to the show, brother. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know what else is funny? Like this video is like, hold on, let's see if I have it. I might not have had it. I might not. They you see Trump and here it is. It's just funny to me, man, because like this is something like just didn't expect. Wasn't on the bingo card. Um, you know, yo, what's up? Yo, look at that Brent. Look at that avatar, brother. I see you went to Dreaming Tabitha for a commission. And she gave you a new avatar. I love it, bro. Also, Rose Tico, here it comes. Pop it. Thank you for the 5. Good morning, Jay. Thanks for being the coolest guy. Much better than Jeremy. You guys keep taking care of me. All as well. You guys are the coolest chat.
I'm with my favorite president.
Hold on.
Hello, guys. I'm with my favorite president, the best president of all time.
And I'm with the queen of rap.
Why is this funny? I don't know why this is so funny. He's like, I'm with the queen of rap. It's just so. Man, I saw this. I don't know why it made me laugh so much. I'm just like freaking dying. Only Trump could do something like this. Only Trump, dude. Only freaking Trump. It's like, I'm with the queen of rap. Oh, man. Hold on. It's just, I'm sorry. It's freaking funny.
The best president of all time.
And I'm with the queen of rap.
That's it. Oh my gosh, man. Grapthos Hammers is watching from Santa Barbara, California today. Beardo confirmed it's one of the gay parts of the state. Not sure if he's a reliable source. Oh man. I'm with the queen of rap. Oh my gosh. I just find it funny. Oh, Grapthos is not. Bureau confirmed it's not one of the gayest parts of the state. Sorry, I read that too fast. Sorry. I'm still laughing at the. I'm with the queen of rap. Sorry, Grapthos Hammer. Bureau confirms it's not one of the gayest parts of the state. Not sure if he's a reliable source. I don't know her, but yeah, she's known. Nicki Minaj is well known for her curvy body, probably. Pre-Dawn Corpse over on Kick. Shout out, brother. I see Binary Recoil, Nerd Slap over there, Steel Legs over there. What's up, Rumble, Z Highness? My man, bro, Big Z Video Games, Kosh. She's got a massive butt. I mean, that's just. She's got a lot of plastic, but hey, man. She's the queen of rap. The queen of rap. Let's see. Where do we begin with these? Freaking Valiant Renegade sent me. He sent me the link anyway. What the freak? What? Oh. It's kind of funny. You have Sydney Sweeney doing what she, like Sydney Sweeney leaning into like, hey, look, I am who I am, right? And she's started her own lingerie, modeling it for everyone. Okay. She's like, this is who I am. Whatever. I'm gonna make money off of it. Whatever. And so she's doing her thing. Then you have these other celebrities. Miki Ventura in the Baja. I don't do no Jesse voice, man. I don't do no Jesse voice, but that's pretty funny. You got these other celebrities that are, well, I don't know which one to start with. They just had like a moment. Let's start with dang, man, I know this guy too. Let's start with Mandalorian co-star Juan Carlo. Apparently, Tom Holman is going live in a press conference in Minnesota right now, Jay. Let me know when. Is he live now? Is he live now? I'll pull that up. We can get back to these stupid. Nobody cares about celebrity opinions anyway. Okay, I see it. Thank you for the $20 donation. There it is right there. Is that them? His press conferences are not long. They're not long at all. Let's just hope they get the mics correct. Let their industry burn. I'll stick to video games. Also, I want to highlight an artist. There's a Christian artist that's going viral, and she is being, oh, dude, it is crazy how the left, how these freaking freaks are trying to cancel her. Here comes the posse, I guess. There he is. All right, let's have a gander, shall we? Let's have a gander. We'll get back to retards in Hollywood in just a second. Let me know y'all can hear it okay.
Good morning. Too early, isn't it?
Yeah, that's as loud as it goes.
Look, I've been given talking points, and I don't like reading speeches, never have. But my chief of staff did put some stuff down here in writing just to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm going to be reading a little bit, then we're going to open up for questions. I've been on the ground less than 3 full days. I got in here Monday. President of the United States called me Monday morning and asked me to deploy here. Got here Monday evening, and I'm staying till the problem's gone. But we've made a lot of progress in the last 3 days. Marcos Charles.
All right, hold on. I got a better feed. Hold on.
Marcos Charles. He's running ICE operations here. There you go. Rodney Scott, Commissioner of Customs and Border Protection, standing here beside me. Good morning. I'm Tom Homan, the Border Czar for President Trump. I'm here on behalf of the President, along with U.S. Commissioner of U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Of
course, they turn it down.
And Marcos Charles, who's leading the enforcement effort here right now.
Why they turn his mic down?
Monday to regain law and order in the city beloved by many, and work together to remove threats from the community. During the past administration, well, I'll remember, more than 10 million illegal aliens entered this nation. Many were national security threats, public safety threats. We can't remember over 2 million known gotaways. 2 million people who paid more to get away. Why? That's just scared the hell out of everybody. President Trump promised American people, including the residents of Minnesota, that he would work to ensure our communities are safe. And with that, this administration is absolutely focused on identifying removal aliens that pose a public safety threat and national security threats. And the numbers prove it. The data proves it. In the past few days, I've met with Governor Walz, Attorney General Ellison, Mayor Fry, numerous police chiefs and sheriffs, and I have more to meet. I'll also be continuing the dialogue with business and religious leaders in partnership with Minnesota, your community leaders. I'll be meeting with them too, because I want to hear what they have to say. In my meetings with folks so far, and most importantly, the governor and the AG, the Mayor Fry, we didn't agree on everything. I didn't expect to agree on anything. I've heard many people want to know why we're talking to people who they don't consider friends in administration. Bottom line is you can't fix problems if you don't have discussions. I didn't come to Minnesota for photo ops or headlines. You haven't seen me. I came here to seek solutions, and that's what we're going to do. And we've come a long way, and we got some good wins for the people of Minnesota, I think, and for the administration and for the safety and security of this city. One thing we did agree on, though, everybody I talked to agreed on, was that community safety is paramount. One thing we all agreed on was U.S. Immigration Customs Enforcement is a legitimate law enforcement agency that has a duty to enforce the laws enacted by Congress and keep this community safe. Like I've said many times for the last several years, even before this administration, jurisdictions that refuse to cooperate with federal immigration authorities are sanctuaries for criminals. Sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals and endangers the residents of the community. To be clear, we did not agree with Minnesota state and local officials that they would be involved in immigration enforcement. I didn't ask them to be immigration officers. I'm asking them to be cops working with the cops to help us take criminal aliens off the street. What we did agree upon is not to release public safety arrests back in the community when they could be lawfully transferred to ICE. I'll speak more about that. I will highlight that the Minnesota State Prison System under the Department of Corrections have been honoring ICE detainers. And we appreciate that important collaboration, and we're going to expand upon that. That decision has made Minnesota safer, not only for residents of Minnesota, but the men and women in law enforcement not just ICE, all law enforcement. Rather than arresting the same public safety threat, significant public safety threat over and over again, they agree to work with us to identify those people and remove them. I'm also pleased to announce I had a very good meeting with Attorney General Ellison, and he has clarified for me that county jails may notify ICE of the release dates of criminal public safety arrests.
Well, that's
so ICE can take
big.
custody of them
Holy crap.
upon their release from the jail. And let me tell you why that's important. I know people are a lot concerned about the manpower has been sent in law enforcement manpower. Look, I've said this many times before. I've said it for the last several years. Give us access to the illegal alien public safety threat and the safety and security of a jail. It's common sense. It's safer for the community. It's safer for the agent. And it's safer for the alien. Because anything can happen on a street arrest. It just makes common sense. And for the people that argue, well, we're a welcoming community because we want victims and witnesses of crime that are here illegally to feel safe to come to police without fear they're working with ICE. We're not going to talk to the victim and witness of crime. There's no problem there. They should feel safe to come to police and ask for help. All we want is to talk to the person that local and state law enforcement authorities locked in a jail cell. They chose to lock this person up. That's who we want to talk to, the public safety threat. So that argument is that protects victim witnesses of crime. It's a bunch of crap. Victims and witnesses of crime don't want the bad guy back in their neighborhood either. So great progress with the Attorney General and local sheriffs. And one thing, when we have these agreements, it takes less law enforcement agents to do the job. One agent can arrest one bad guy in the safety and security of a jail where he's behind the wire. We know we don't have weapons. But when you normally release that public safety threat, illegal alien back in the community, we have a job to do. We're going to arrest them. So we're going to find them. And what happens is now we got to arrest somebody on his turf. We have access to who knows what weapons. Now we got to send the whole team out. Cover the back door, cover the front door, officer safety reasons. Then because of the hateful rhetoric and the attacks on ICE officers, now we got to send a security team behind the arrest team. So what could have been done with one person in a safety and security jail, now we got 15, 16 people out there doing it. I know that causes stress in the community. So if we get these agreements in place, that means less agents on the street. More agents in the jail means less agents in the street. This is common sense cooperation that allows us to draw down on the number of people we have here. Yes, I said it. Draw down the number of people here. Because we have the efficiency and safety of the jails and the prison. Matter of fact, I have staff from CBP and from ICE working on a draw-down plan. What does that look like based on the cooperation? What does that look like based on how many targets we have left to find? In my meetings with Governor Walz, AG Ellison, and Mayor Fry, as well as state and local law enforcement, again, I appreciate they all acknowledge that we do have federal immigration laws in this country that have been passed by Congress, and that ICE is in fact a legitimate law enforcement agency charged with enforcing those laws. We're not making this up, folks. ICE is enforcing laws enacted by Congress. They're a federal statute. That said, I'm not here because the federal government has carried this mission out perfectly. First thing I said to senior staff when I walked in here is what I told you earlier. I didn't come here looking for photo ops or headlines. I come here looking for solutions. I do not want to hear that everything's been done here has been perfect. Nothing's ever perfect. Anything can be improved on. And what we've been working on is making this operation safer, more efficient by the book. The mission is going to improve because of the changes we're making internally. No agency or organization is perfect. President Trump and I, along with others in the administration, have recognized that certain improvements could and should be made. That's exactly what I'm doing here. As such, in meetings I've had with federal law enforcement managers, including ICE and CBP and other federal partners, as well as state and local officials, I have conveyed the President's expectations with regard to federal immigration enforcement efforts. We will conduct targeted enforcement operations. Targeted. What we've done for decades. When we hit the streets, we know exactly who we're looking for. Good idea where we may find them. You have a criminal history. You have their immigration history. A lot of information about this person that we get from numerous databases out there. Targeted, strategic enforcement operations. That's traditionally been the case, and that's where we're going. That's what we're going to continue to do and improve upon that. With a prioritization on public safety threats. I want to be clear. I don't read a lot of social media. I don't read a lot of media. I don't believe half what I see. We are not surrendering the president's mission in immigration enforcement. Let's make that clear. Prioritization of criminal aliens doesn't mean that we forget about everybody else. That's just simply ridiculous. But when you have a criminal standing here and a non-criminal standing there, that criminal always should be targeted first because he's a significant concern to the safety and security of the community. By and large, for decades, ICE and CBP have carried out their duties with integrity, professionalism, and compassion. That remains the expectation under President Trump, and I will hold our agents and officers to that standard. I'm almost done, then Tom can be Tom. As far as the agitators, that said, I want to reiterate and make very clear. I want to make it clear. ICE and CBP officers are performing their duties in a challenging environment under tremendous circumstances, but they're trying to do it with professionalism. If they don't, they'll be dealt with. Like any other federal agency, we have standards of conduct. They are sworn law enforcement officers working tirelessly to enforce our country's border security and immigration laws, protecting the interests of our country and preventing dangerous people from walking the streets of this nation when they're not supposed to be here to begin with. Men and women of ICE, I was a Border Patrol agent. I was an ICE agent. I was the first ICE director that came up through the ranks. I spent over 40 years doing this. These men and women that carry that badge and gun are American patriots. They put themselves on the line for this nation every day. But I want you to remember, they don't hang their badge. They don't hang their heart on a hook every day they come to work. They're mothers and fathers too. They're sons and daughters too. And if they've seen a fraction of the tragedies I've seen in my career, they take a lot of damage home to every day. The things they've seen, especially on the border with border agents. People drowning in the river. Women being raped by criminal cartels. Giving CPR to a baby that was thrown in the river by the cartels because Border Patrol came too close. So let's throw the baby in the river. That way the Border Patrol was concentrating on that so I can get away. These men and women see some terrible things. But I want you to remember, they're mothers and fathers too. Many of them are members of this community. God bless every one of them. The hostile rhetoric and dangerous threats and hate must stop. And we all agreed to that. All everybody met here today, we got to stop the rhetoric, the hateful rhetoric that has caused an increase in assaults. That has caused, because of that, have to send security teams out with arrest teams, which surge the city with additional resources because of the rhetoric, because of the threats, because of the assaults. Again, with the agreements we've achieved and following through the agreements, with the rhetoric dropping down, that allows us to pull more agents out once we feel the environment's safer. I begged for the last 2 months on TV for the rhetoric to stop. I said in March, if the rhetoric didn't stop, there's going to be bloodshed. And there has been. I wish I wasn't right. I don't want to see anybody die. Not officers, not members of the community, and not the targets of our operations. For the people out there who don't like what ICE is doing, if you want certain laws reformed, then take it up with Congress. Again, ICE is making this up. They're enforcing laws enacted by Congress and signed by the president. The same laws have been on the books for the last 6 presidents I worked for.
I'm surprised it's going this long, to be honest with you.
And ending with President Trump, every administration, we enforce the same laws. If you don't like what ICE is doing, instead of protesting this building, go protest Congress. Tell me you want changes. You have your First Amendment rights. I support that. You have the right to protest. I'm just asking you to keep it peaceful. But threatening law enforcement officers, engaging in impeding and obstruction and assault is never okay. And there will be zero tolerance. You interfere, impede, assault an ICE officers, you will be arrested. Like I said a bit earlier in my meetings with Governor Walton Ellison and Frey, as well as state and local law enforcement, I appreciate they acknowledge this, that public safety should be paramount. The chiefs I've talked to committed to responding to 911 calls when protesters turn violent, agents are in a dangerous situation, and there's assaults. They have committed to upholding public safety and responding to the needs, not to enforce immigration law, but to keep the peace. With that, I call upon those officials to stand shoulder to shoulder with us to tone down the dangerous rhetoric and condemn all unlawful action against law enforcement in the community. There are many ways your voice can be heard, express your feelings, and affect change in the country without crossing that line. Political and other disagreements in this realm should not be at the expense of public safety or the safety of federal law enforcement officers. In closing, I want to thank the state and local officials here in Minnesota that I met with and the many I'm going to meet with.
In closing,
we've had meaningful dialogue. And look, again, we didn't agree on everything, but we agreed on the things I just talked about. There's much more we can do. And I'm going to continue this dialogue. I got many more community leaders to talk to. I got many more sheriffs to meet. President Trump wants.
I mean, he wasn't hired to be a great speaker, you know.
But I'm going to fix it with your help. I want to thank President Trump for his unwavering commitment to public safety and prosperity of every American. Under the President's leadership, we have the most secure border in the history of this nation, which means less women are being raped, less children are dying crossing that border, less fentanyl is getting in this country to kill Americans, less known suspected terrorists are crossing that country. And we don't have 2 million unknown godly. We don't know who the hell they are. A secure border, we have stronger national security. A secure border saves lives. When 96% less people come in, how many women aren't being sucked just out to be members of the cartel? How many people aren't dying making that journey? How many Americans aren't dying of fentanyl overdoses? How many women and children aren't being sex trafficked in this nation? The data proves it. Anybody can find that data. So God bless this great nation. God bless Minnesota. We can do better. And I think your local and state leaders meeting with me, we made some significant gains, significant coordination and cooperation, and you're going to see some massive changes occurring here in this city. Thank you.
Mr. Holman, hold on, right here. Thank you so much, Mr. Holman.
All right, questions might get good.
Based on how you have described these changes in the mission, Can you be more specific about the objectives of Operation Metro Surge? If what you have described changes the parameters for interior
First of
enforcement
all,
only
you
in
don't tell me what I
Minnesota,
do
or
on
also
my
in
show,
Maine
okay,
and other
buddy?
places? And finally, when would you consider that those objectives will be
Of course I will.
achieved and this operation will end? Is it in terms of agents on the ground, in terms of who you're targeting for arrest?
The withdrawal of law enforcement resources here is dependent upon cooperation. Like I said, one agent arresting one bad guy in jail means less agents on the street. We have some agreements. We got more to talk about how we're going to implement those agreements. But as we see that cooperation,
You guys
happen,
mind if I end it? If
then
he says
this will be
something
the
crazy,
point
it'll be
will
clipped out.
happen.
You guys mind
But
if I end
target
it?
enforcement operations should happen across the nation.
I don't really
That's
think
what
he's
we've
going to
done
say
for
anything.
decades. And
Or you want me to? You want me to
target
keep it on?
enforcement operations, I've done many of them. It just makes it safer for everybody when we know exactly what we're looking for. What is his criminal history? What is his immigration history? Where's he live? Is he in an apartment complex versus a house? Has he got a known record for having weapons? It's safer for everybody. Then we know what type of resources we need to go, and it just makes this operation.
All right. I like Tom a lot. I just was getting a little sleepy. I was gonna if he says something crazy, it'll be clipped out immediately. It'll hit my feed, so don't worry. Also, shout out to all of you that picked up the Daughter's Revenge. Some people just told me they went back to get a flag and stuff. Pretty amazing. 1,255 books sold. We got to the end of February, man. Oh, we gotta love to see that thing get to 100,000 in total sales by the end of February. Love to see it. It's coming quick. It's a quick pre-order. Most pre-orders are 75 days. So thank you guys so much. I know some people just told me too, like they're gonna get it this weekend or next week. They're waiting to get paid. Blah blah blah. So I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It's thank you so much. Yo, what's up? Taryn, what's up, man? He says, what's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? Dude, I'm pleasantly surprised with Wonder Man. I had to double check and make sure I wasn't on HBO Max. If this is the direction MCU is going, we might be coming back. I have heard nothing but good things about that show. So I told Mo, I was like, maybe we should review it. But I gotta wait for it to get on the Black Pearl. Then I can watch it. So then I can watch it. But yeah, shout out. Hey man, if you listen, like what you like, don't listen to anybody else, you know? Like what you like. I think we will do One Piece watch parties, even though that's probably not what you're talking about, but yeah. Jay, I'm not sure you'll get reception out there on the Pearl. Maybe in a couple days I might. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Oh, we call it one. I get okay. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, real quick. This lady right here. I had no idea what was going on with this person. Maybe High Tide can make this into a longer short. There she is right here. Christian wife, mother, 22, commissions open. Please DM. She posts this in January. I'm a Christian. I'm right wing. I support secure borders. I don't hate anyone. I'm pro life. Always have been. Thanks so much for the support. New followers, commissioners. Your support is helping me and my family secure a future. Also for hitting 14K. God bless you guys. Isn't it crazy? Like people on the left never post stuff like this. They never post, "Hey, I'm a left wing, but I don't hate anybody." Like, "Hey, I just agree on I mean, we have differences because I want to see this type of America while you want to see this type of America, but I don't hate anybody. I'll see you in the, vote it like whatever. This is the right. I'm a Christian. I don't hate nobody, but this is what I believe. Hey, whatever." She is getting she's getting destroyed here on social media for posts like that. And it got to the point where even Ripa himself like said, "Hey, I'll hire you." This is just one of the posts like these people wanted to cancel this artist. I was like, "Thank you for pointing out great reasons why I should try it again, Jay. Let's try that again. Thanks for pointing out great reasons why I should support this artist." Followed. This is just one of many. Do not support this artist just because she drew uh, a person of color. She is pro ICE, supports Charlie Kirk, homophobic. Just because she is talented doesn't excuse that she is a crappy person. Support artists that aren't horrible people. Yeah, the irony of you saying, "Let's support people that aren't horrible," when you went out of your way to attack someone because of what they believe in a country that's free to let you believe what you want to believe. And the irony of these people, it's just like they control they're like, "We're going to cancel you so you don't ever work again." This is just one of thousands that have gone after this artist. She has not said anything back. She probably just muted the post and she just kind of like left it alone, you know? It's just like, "Hey, support me. I'm not a horrible person. Support me." Right? Just follow. Here's Ripa. It's like, "Hello, your work is great. I DM'd you and I'd love to commission for a cover. Your political views are unimportant to me. Just love seeing there's young talent out there." Look, then they respond. "Oh, this is Sevi. What a waste of space you freaks are. You're making her famous, by the way. Everyone is sick and tired of you freaks." And you, Sevi, I'm gonna have to talk to you about your grammar. All right. I'm gonna have to talk to you, Sevi. That's it. "You're making more and more people pro ICE every day." Sevi went off, dude. Or Savvy, excuse me, Madam Savvy. Adrian Curry shows up, America's top model. It's like, this is slander. That freak says, "Your face scares me." Ooh. There's Tabitha, Jared, Michael, CJ. Everybody's just like, "Thank you for the recommendation. Her art is amazing." Like, it's just, I'm like, are we still trying to cancel people? Like, is that what we're trying to do? Drawing people of color while being an ICE supporter. This is Crystal. Let's see her bio. Black Lives Matter. They stole a bunch of money, right, Crystal? With a watermelon in your profile, whatever. Free Palestine. It's just like, follow this based artist. Beautiful art. They're pro ICE. Block and unfollow them, buddy. Can you work on your grammar, please? What do we got here? She, her. Checks out. She's let's see. She's a star, ICE, crow, plane defender. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Charlie Kirk would probably call you a libtard, and a DEI freak for drawing this. Molly. She, they. Checks out. Everyone just block her. grifting but art. Don't commission her. Horrible grammar here. You know it's bad when I'm correcting your grammar. Do you not know how to capitalize a letter before a sentence? Don't give her the likes. Just don't. F you. Ice can go die. This is from Bambi. I hope hopeless changes over time. I hope you learn how to create a proper sentence. There's Madam Savvy, you know, just doing God's work. Drawing a person of color while supporting ICE is crazy. The fact that you're trying to make ICE a black person issue is insane. What the freak is this? What the freak am I looking at here? Bro, looking at those eyes, if this is really you, you are 55 years old. Just looking at the bags under your eyes, there's no way. What the freak are you? Oh, parody account. Maybe. She, they, 18? I don't even want to scroll down and see what's going on with that. If you're 18 and your eyes look like that, you got bigger problems than worrying about somebody drawing stuff. Support this artist. Do not commission this hateful person. She's pro-ICE, Zionist, LGBT. Look at all the freaking. Don't give her your money, bro. One comment. Yeah. The fact that she still has 3,400 followers is sickening. Buddy, she's got 14,000 now. You're on the wrong side of history. You're on the wrong side of history. Do not draw a bi person of color if you support people who hate them. Fusion. Transmatic. What? I don't know. I don't even want to know. Nobody cares. Support the artist. I said it once. I'll say it again. You aren't making fun of her enough on Instagram. From Rabbit. I like movies and books. You're probably also gay. Libs are trying to cancel her. Yeah. Hey guys, don't support this artist. She's pro-ICE, homophobic, transphobic, blahphobic, a phobe, an ism, a this, a tism, or whatever. Don't. Hey, stop it. Look at me. Support me. I'm pro-shippers. I'm a freak. I'm weird. We need to support us. 4 people comment. Oh. Yeah. What the freak? Don't support this art. Oh, this is the big one. Yeah. She, he, they. What the freak? What the freak is a she, he, they? What is that? What does that mean? Anyway, there's a lot of, look at that. I see Cole Hauser. There's Christian Rocker. Look at that. Libs are the best promoters you could ask for. Look at her like with the Yeah. Look at that. She's just, just having a good time. Just having a good time as an artist. I don't mean to anyway. Now she's got 18,000 followers. Look at that. And look, she's an avatar. Oh, be still my heart. Be still my beating heart. We all know why they think ICE or race is Dems. Yeah, yeah. We all know why they think ICE. Yeah. Jay has found his spirit animal. She's already married. Okay. A Christian. Can I just be 100% clear? Jason Love. No, she's married. Holy crap. She's 22, way too young for me anyway. So I didn't say anything. I just said she likes Avatar. Holy crap, you guys. What the freak is wrong with y'all? I want to say something. If you are an artist or you're a creator or you're doing, I've seen too many artists that, not just artists but like creators in general, or people that are like trying to like grow like whatever their social media or something. I you have to, I'm not saying you have to go out and post stuff like this, but you gotta. How do I say this? I don't think you could try to play the middle anymore. You know how there's people that are like, "Oh, I'm just about fun. I don't get political." That's great. That's great. But when it, you can't. I feel like you've got to make statements like this and just say, "Hey, this is who I am," because if you play the middle, you're going to get a lot of followers. And then when they find out, like, oh my gosh, I'm a Christian, they're all going to attack you. They're all going to come after you or whatever. That's just how I feel right now. Maybe I'm wrong, and you can correct me. I'm not saying you have to go out and make a political post. You have to go out and say, "Oh, I'm a this, I'm a that." I'm not saying you have to do that, but don't be afraid to share your feelings. I that's how and because of what she did, like she's getting more support than she's ever gotten. Like I don't know if that makes sense. So on my Instagram, I have a lot of Disney Disney adult follower. I just do because I film stuff from the parks all the time. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not good with words. I'm not good with words. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Be authentic from the get-go. That's it. Just be yourself. Know what you believe. Yes, be true to yourself. That's correct. And I guess I'm saying all that because I've seen it so many times where somebody goes out and they're being a YouTuber or whatever, and they get forced. Like what I'm saying is they get forced to share or do something or even say something that they don't believe in. Does that make sense? Am I saying it correctly? Be who you are unashamed. Thank you. Thank you. That's why I have no problem sharing the Bible over here. This is who I am. I'm not going to hide it under a bushel, no. If you know the song. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. That's what I'm trying to say. Because we've seen it too many times. We saw it with Gina, remember? The freaks went after Gina. They're like, "Can you just put pronouns in your bio so we can support you?" She's like, "Yeah, beep bop boop." Yes, thank you. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Thank you for helping me, Chad. Thank you for helping me articulate my mental words. When these freaks go after other people, they're like, "Sure, I'll wear whatever shirt you want." Or when it's like, "Hey, I noticed that you're an artist and you follow certain people," and then these people come back and they're like, "I don't know, yeah, I just follow them because I don't know, like I think I liked the movie that they were in once, or I they said something. Yeah, sorry about that." It's like, no, don't be apologetic. That's what I'm trying to be like you can't be like that. again, on my Instagram account, if I post something from like Disney or wherever, like, hey, I'm trying this or wherever, I'm unapologetic person that I'm surrounded by people that love theme parks. Hey, it is what it is. I like Avatar. No shame. And then when they find out, like, and then all of a sudden, like, I posted like Charlie Kirk, bro, they came after me like no one's business. And I'm like, I don't care. Then don't follow me. I don't care. You get these comments, they're like, I can't believe I followed you this long and didn't know you liked Charlie Kirk. I was like, sorry, I should have made it public sooner. You know, I should have made it public sooner. So it's like, you know, I'm not gonna play this middle ground on my Instagram. It's this is what I like. I'm gonna start doing some my morning constitutional. I'm gonna read the Bible on my Instagram, like whatever. I don't care. If you don't like it, it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna try to like, and just like this woman here, it's like I'm not gonna try to just appease the masses for numbers and clicks. You can't do that. Am I making sense? Maybe I'm talking too much. See? I know. Nobody likes it but me. I don't care. I like it. You like what you like. I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is be true to yourself. That's all. I don't know what I'm not a good communicator. I'm just Jay. I don't know why 500 people are here, but here we are. They try to bully you into believing what they believe and shame you. Exactly. It's like whatever. Be myself. Whatever. I don't know. I laugh when poo poo pee pee man shows up in my chat. I don't know why. I just do. Not everybody laughs, but I laugh. I'm not gonna hide it and be like, hey, that's so childish that your name is poo poo pee pee man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Avatar is awesome. I don't care what the haters either. Gary can suck it. Man, listen, you want to if you want to learn how to deal with hate, right? If you're like, I don't really like confrontation, Jay. I don't know how to deal with hate. I don't know how to deal with that. Just start making YouTube shorts on politics. And then read the comment section. Just read it and just laugh at it. And it'll help you build up that tolerance. The comments in my shorts from this channel are crazy, dude. People are like, obese man is making fun of a gay, healthy man. I can't believe it's 2026. Like, they make fun of me so bad, bro. I'm like, at least you comment. At least you comment. Oh, man. All right, let's get to Florida. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this? DeSantis is under fire for these comments. He is under fire. Then we'll get to some celebrity hacks. We'll see.
I don't want a Minneapolis mayor situation in Florida. Well, guess what? Because of that legislation that we insisted on, you know, if you did have a situation where they were trying to, well, one, if they were even non-cooperative, refusing to cooperate, but if they try to sabotage, especially, we have the ability to remove them from office, suspend them from their positions. And so there's real teeth into what we're doing. Everyone knows their duties. Everyone knows they've got to cooperate. I understand some will be show a little more zeal in doing that than others, but you cannot not cooperate, and you definitely can't sabotage.
We have a law in Florida that if a mayor or a county commissioner, if they feel they're sabotaging the work of the federal government or whatever, you can remove them from office. Some people are not They don't like that. They're like, oh my gosh, that's I don't know, communism or whatever. So
because there'll be consequences. Well, if every state did that, you would not have some of the problems that we're seeing, around the country. That's just a fact. I don't care what your view is on immigration, but if you have someone who's here illegally and they commit crimes in your state and violate your state law, and then they're getting out of prison, why would you not have DHS come pick them up and send them home? Why would you release them into your communities? And if you don't like the fact that someone here illegally is going to be returned to their home country, you can run for office promising a big amnesty. You can do that. You have the freedom to do that. You won't win if you do that, but you have the freedom to do that.
he's right. I love Ron DeSantis. I've always loved Ron DeSantis. Terrible presidential candidate. Terrible presidential candidate. I did not want him to run at all for president. Oh man. Nothing. I did not want that. Bullying Jane to putting a coin in my daughter's revenge package tax. Some people might get a coin in their box. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. I think this is the same video.
Officials and our state agencies are on the same team,
Yeah, same clip.
positions. And so there's real team.
Governor DeSantis confirms a new law in Florida lets him suspend any Democrat official. It's not just Democrat. It's elected. Suspend any official is what it should say. Who tries to act like Mayor Jacob Frey on protecting illegals. We don't want that stuff in Florida. Get the freak out. Get out. Also, shout out to the amazing lurkers in my chat. Lurkers, you're freaking awesome. That's all I got to say. There were people at work who didn't like me. I got them with kindness, and eventually they gave up and became friends with me. Made them see past the hate. That's what's up, Ace. That's what's up. That's beautiful. You know why, Ace? Because you were just being yourself. Most of us on this side of the fence, and I'm not talking about my friend Bruce there. That guy's going to lead the revolution. Most of us, we're nice people. We like to help when people need help. We don't ask questions. I see you, Bruce. You don't like many people. Oh, I got you figured out, man. I don't know, man. You give Bruce some cotton candy, though, he'll settle down and turn into that. And you have a great time. Oh, man. Most of us are good people, man. I see when there's disaster happening, like hurricanes or something like that, it seems like it's mostly people that are conservative that are the first to rush in and help. Not these other weirdos, not Hollywood, not Democrat. They just want to pass a law. That's all it's insane. But most that I see is good. Not a lot of people like wasps either. I think a lot of guys in this chat sure do like getting stung. That's for sure. Jay, as much in hate Disney, I've never given you crap for going to Disneyland. All right, I got to tell you this. Hold on, before I play this. I've never been to Disneyland. Disneyland is in California, but I know what you mean. I've never been to Disneyland in my life. Never been to Disneyland. One day, I just got to go because I want to go. I hear they have an Indiana Jones ride. That's pretty neat. So there you go. Look at that. I'm libertarian. I volunteer. I love it. Disney World is in Florida. Disneyland is in California. But I know what you mean. I've never been to Disneyland, California. You know what? Let me tell you this. It is cheaper. It is cheaper for me to get on an airplane, fly to Hong Kong, stay 4 days in their most luxurious hotel that's in the park, go to Disneyland Hong Kong, get back in the plane, and fly back to Florida than it is for me to do the same thing at Disneyland. How does that make sense? How does that make freaking sense? I'm legit just looking to do it on a long weekend. Like, hey guys, I'm going to Hong Kong. I'll be back. I'm just going to go to Hong Kong Disney for a couple of days. Hopefully Hong Kong Fooey is there. Big missed opportunity if you don't have Hong Kong Fooey in Hong Kong Disney. A big missed opportunity. I don't know if Disney owns everything, so, you know. That's all I'm saying. I looked it up. I couldn't believe it. The only thing is you got to fly coach. You got to fly coach to get to Hong Kong to keep the price low. You know, that's it. I might be able to. If I can get in the back row, maybe get lucky. I could probably. What is it, like 10 hours? I might be okay. Visit your son. Hey Jay, have you visited the Ark Encounter in Kentucky? If I did a meetup there, would anybody go? It's on my list. If I did a meetup at the Ark Encounter in Kentucky, I think just curious. We get a couple people to show up, we can all go together. You would go? Jay's looking to join the Mile High Club in the back of the plane. The freak? Big Rod says Economy Plus for the win. Yeah, I will see. Dunhee says that's where I want to go. I'd love to go. Okay. All right. Mark says Jay's plan. Hey, these meetups are going to happen, man. Trust me. We got one in Daytona. Daytona one. I will have that information tomorrow. We're going to go over it tomorrow. Starting with Daytona, Savannah, Charleston, Virginia, Kings Dominion, Kings Island, Hershey Park. Might have a big announcement about international. It's all coming together. I can't wait. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Should I just say 8248? ARC 8248 with 5 gifted memberships. Should we go to Antarctica? We got Toronto. We got Transformers conventions. We got Dallas, San Antonio. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships to the channel. Shout out, brother. Arcuz, did I say that right? Probably not. I don't know who this person is. I've never seen you before. D Gay Cobra. Are you a friend of the rebellion? Or are you a troll? We want to use that afuera emoji. I gotta know. Are you a friend, DK? D. Uh, for Jay sleeping in the back of the plane tax. Yo, I Catalyst. Over on Rumble with a $20 donation. What are you doing, brother? Jay, I forgot yesterday to leave you the tip I promised you. So here it is. You're a very good waiter. With Nomi. Nomi was making you burritos. Yo, no, Nomi, how was those burritos? I can't. Binary Rico says that's just a regular Jeremy show watcher. Everybody calls him gay. Oh man, Skywalker says the Ark Encounter is awesome. I took the family there last spring. All right, you know what? We got to add it to the list. Got to go to Dollywood too. I love this chat, man. You guys like I Canalist, man. Most of my meetups, like there's three people that I always want with me. It's usually I Canalist, Eldridge, and Cole Hauser. When the four of us get together, bro, crazy stuff happens, man. Cole Hauser's the big black dude that scares everybody. He walks in, he's so loud, he like busted the scene, like he's about to rob the place. Right? Eldridge, like his brain, he is like the planner extreme. That guy can't shut up in a good way. I know he's in the chat. Eldridge is just like, what about this? We got to go left, right, this up and down. This like his brain. I think it's because he's an accountant. I don't know. He's calculating how many steps it's going to take and how long we got to wait to get to this certain thing. And it's crazy to see. Icanalist just I think you calling me out. I talked about Cole Hauser first. Icanalist is the scary white dude that stands in the back and nobody wants to nobody knows how to they like leave Icanalist alone because they don't know if he's gonna kill everybody or what. And here's Jay just bumbling and stumbling around and they make sure I don't fall over. Pretty much how it is. Oh man, it's the best when us three are together. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Freaking Cole Hauser, dude. Just mud stomps everyone. Oh man. Anyway, good times. We got a lot of more good times this year. I'm convinced Icanalist is CIA. I know, man. I know. That's what I'm saying. No one can figure him out. Icanalist doesn't say anything for like 3 hours. And then he says something. And we're all like, holy crap. Are you all right, man? Like, are you part of like SEAL Team 6? Anyway. Gotta have money to be in the club, guys. Man, that ain't true at all. What are you talking about? I rode in Eldridge's car. It had no AC. We had to roll the windows down. We got lost in Toronto. Oh man, what a trip. Yeah, exactly. I want to hang out with all you guys, man. All of y'all. It looks like I got that taken care of. Lady Marie says, I know Eldridge personally. Jay's not wrong. Anyway. Jay, if you come to Dallas meetup, are you going to Six Flags Over Texas for that new Giga Coaster? I'm down with going. Once I hear back from Ripa, if the Ripaverse is going to be there, and I think San Antonio, I want to go to SeaWorld. So It's gonna be quick. Like once we get these things, like MegaCon is like the hub that's gonna like get us all everywhere we gotta go. Once that is done, then it's like all right, guys, I'll see you. I'm going to Hershey Park. Let's all hang out. You don't have to go to the park. Maybe we'll have dinner on the outskirts. Like it'll be stuff like that. I've been wanting to do this forever. I'm just doing it. I don't care. I wanted to drive it. I wanted to drive to every state, but hey, if that don't work out, we'll just fly in and get it done. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Beetle Johnson says, except me, Jay hate. What are you talking, bro? Stop it, man.
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
I hope you come to every meetup. One of these days, I'm gonna get out to Hawaii to see this guy. One of these days. I know you're in Canada. Here's this chat, man. Now we're just hanging out with chat, right? I know you're in Canada, bro. You got to make it to Toronto. You got to make it to Toronto, brother. So, Savannah, once I get the date from 9line for Savannah, I think Jeremy and Ryan, I think we're going to get everybody out to that one. No promises yet, but I think that could be the one. Outside of MegaCon, I could get them all to go to. Yeah. Nomi says I sold out yesterday of all my burritos. Jay didn't fumble on the job. Thanks, I count. Oh. All right. It's 9:30. I got to at least play one. I think I should play at least one of these, right? Let's start with this guy right here. I got to tell you, man. Why is it people that are so progressive left, why does it look like they age so horribly? And they just look terrible. Number two, why do they constantly record themselves in the worst possible angle in the history of angles ever? John Laryngitis, whatever his name is. It is like you want to look ugly. It's like, hey, this is how I live. Why don't you come to my side of the political aisle so you too can look like this and sound like this and whatever. I'm not even saying like to hold the phone that far, at least move it up a little bit. A little bit. This guy hasn't been relevant in a little while. And he just likes being relevant from time to time. Likes trending.
If you follow ICE, unfollow me. Don't come to my shows and don't watch my movies.
Did you think of that all by yourself? Really? Your terms are acceptable. Your terms are acceptable, John. That's all I'm saying. Like, what? You really went into the bathroom and did someone tell you that you had to make a post? It's like, hey, we need more celebrities out there talking bad about ICE. Get to work if you want to work. No problem, boss. I'll tell people not to follow me or come to my shows. Good job, John, because you're leading the industry right now, John. You're leading it. And if you say that, then you might shake things up. You're probably going to shake it up, and now people will stop following ICE because they want to watch your movies. They really do. So if you promise that, that they're not allowed to watch your movies, You might have saved the planet. Oh man. What a dumb thing to say. In an angle like that. It's so dumb. Oh, I bet his comedy show is nothing but just making fun of probably Trump. It's probably all it is. Oh man, this guy is a great villain. He's top tier actor.
This is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting. You know, some very rich old white men are exerting their power to suppress our own people, thus creating.
We're starting a revolution. You want to know something, buddy? We are. We're starting a rebellion because I cannot begin to tell you how many people have jumped ship from your party. They jumped it. They ran from it. I can't begin to tell you how many people rebelled against their fears and they have picked up their Bibles and started reading it and wondering there's got to be something bigger going on in life. I cannot begin to tell you the emails and everything that I personally have received. We have over 100 men in the Bible study. 100 men. I thought it was going to be like 5 people. And I love reading I will never, guys, if you're in there, I would never share your comments. All that's private in the group chat, but just saying I've never picked up a Bible before. I never prayed in my life before. I never did. And seeing that is a revolution that I am so happy to be a part of. And the only people that you think that it's inspiring is the circle jerk of people that live in your bubble. I've met this man multiple times. He was at every single con Gina was at. Nicest guy. He brought gifts for people, brought food for people. Very nice with the fans. But this statement is completely false and backwards. You want to know what caused the revelation? A rebellion? When people started finding out of how many children were hurt and killed by illegal aliens in this country. That's what really kicked it off. And none of you guys, none of you Hollywood people got out there to defend children. Children. And trust me, we've noticed. We've noticed.
A feeling of,
And then you turn it around to say it's old white guys. Yeah, come on, brother. Come on, man. Come on.
are exerting their power to suppress our own people.
Who are they suppressing? Number one, who are we suppressing? There are people on your side of the coin. We saw this yesterday. Nurses that say inject federal workers to make them sick, to make them paralyzed, to slow them down. She was giving details on how to go out and get poison ivy and put it in their food. She said, go date ICE agents and put poison ivy in their food so they get sick. I mean, buddy, you got to get out of your bubble, man. You are a rich Hollywood actor that is surrounded by security. And now you're telling people it's time to rise up. Oh, they're rising up, just not like the way you want. The other thing too is the influence of the Hollywood actor has completely crumbled. I mean, there might have been a time, I don't remember. There might have been a time where an actor could come out and be like, vote for this guy, vote for this guy. And it had a little pull for people that just don't follow the news or whatever. They're like, oh my God, my favorite singer is voting for this guy. I love her. So I'm going to vote for this guy too. Thanks to social media, the grip that they thought they had, the influence that they had is just like dust in the wind, man. It's crazy. Let's not forget how the Hollywood elite and the media reacted to The Sound of Freedom. Bang! Boy, you got that right. You got that right. Oh, they didn't like that, did they? Metal Slave 100.
Thus creating a feeling of civil war in the streets, preparing the haters to hate, teaching them how to shoot. They're not even trained right, to kill. This is all a preparation for a very insidious problem that's happening in our world. And for me, I have to speak out that we will not be iced out. This is not going to happen. They can't take us all down.
They're not coming for you. They don't care about you. This is happening in one city, the same city that burned during George Floyd. This is happening in the same freaking city with the same politicians that were in power back during Black Lives Matter, the summer of love. It's the same place. They're not coming for you, man. No one's coming for you. No one. We've showed multiple people of color. We showed multiple black people, Hispanic people, people that weren't white saying, they came in my neighborhood, didn't bother me one bit because I'm a citizen. We even showed a few months ago a Latino, whatever, said, yeah, I was detained. I gave him my ID. They checked. They let me go. He goes, I'm glad that they're doing their job. It's like, holy crap. If there is a dangerous criminal that possibly could have hurt or harmed a child, and you possibly fit the description, and they pulled you over and you said, no, it's not me, here's this, and you did nothing wrong, they let you go. I mean, wouldn't you want them out there looking for that person? I don't know, man.
If the whole world showed up on Putin's doorstep or on the Iranians' doorstep,
What the freak? What are you talking about, man?
or in Washington, it would they'll kill 550 million, however, but the rest of us would survive with a new. This is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting. But we have to be strong enough to know that we can change the world. We have to change it from within. So if I'm spiritually ready and right, and I'm ready to understand other people and to agree to disagree with them and say, okay, let's find the solution together, then that starts to change things. Not by deporting immigrants, not by killing brown and even white people on the street.
Killing brown people? Killing brown people? Then he had to correct himself. Oh, and killing white people. What brown person did they kill? It's just ridiculous talking points that they have tattooed on their brain that they have to constantly say. Now he's just making stuff up. And he's like, let's get the whole world at the White House. Let's do it. What the freak? Bro, you're so out of touch. You're so out of touch, bro. You're so out of touch. It's so out of touch.
Street. It's crossing over now, and believe me, this is gonna really spark the nature of so many people who are gonna show.
That's right. It is sparking the nature. Great freeze frame, by the way. It is sparking the nature of the other side. We just showed an artist. We just showed a Christian artist who says, I support ICE. I'm a Christian. Right? This guy, according to this guy's logic, they're all going to be shut down and nothing's going to happen. And, you know, we're going to silence them because there's a revolution starting. Did you see the revolution? She went from 3,000 followers to 20,000 followers in 20 hours. She just posted, like, I've got more commission and more money coming in. I don't know what to do with. Your cancellation and your thought process is not working. We see it. You are in the vast minority of this thinking. The vast minority. I'm just saying, it's like I'm watching. People are coming out saying, shut up. People of color are saying, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about? What's funny is every single actor that I have on here, they all say the exact same thing. There's definitely an email that went out.
And say, no more. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
You're darn right we are. Welcome to the rebellion. Just not what you think. Just not what you think. With his $5,000 scarf. They think their walls will be tall enough this time, but their guards only last until the food runs out, and they're down with the rest of us. Pubes. How we say it. Graham. Shout out, brother. Shout out. They all say the same thing. Look, the same email went out. Is this Ethan Hawke? What the freak is he in?
I never felt scared about what I was going to say until the last couple years.
Oh, give me a break, dude. No one cares what you have to say. No one cares. I'm scared. Something's bad. They're coming to get me. I'm scared. You're not scared. You're not scared. You go right to the first microphone that'll give you attention. Buddy, you haven't been relevant in years. You know, you could have taken your money and, like, you did a couple movies. Cool, man, retired. You live in the greatest country. Sorry, Canada. You live in the greatest country in the world that gives you the opportunity to say stupid stuff. You've made a ton of money being an idiot. You can go retire somewhere. I mean, by the look of you, you might need a doctor. I don't know. The fact that you have had armored guards wherever you go and you say, I'm scared to say something.
Where you feel like, oh, I have to be careful, or what? I don't.
You remember back when COVID? Now I'm on a roll, man. Remember back in COVID, where these people wanted to go after anyone that spoke out? They wanted you to be scared. The progressive left, they wanted to bully and shame you if you didn't have a mask on. They wanted to cancel you from your job. Hey, remember Gina Carano? They called her a Nazi, a racist. They called her a murderer for asking questions about the vaccine. They wanted you to snitch on your neighbors if they saw you without a mask. These people right here, that's what do you call it? Red pilled, black pilled me? That was the moment. It was that. It was all you people. Remember the Hollywood elite, Arnold Schwarzenegger? F your freedom. Now you want to come out and be like, I'm scared. I'm scared to say something. Why? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you. And I'm only pulling this clip up because you look and sound stupid. I got armored guards and I'm scared. I'm going to be going to a restaurant and pay $500 for a meal. I'm going to be surrounded by people who are scared. Get the freak out, man.
I don't know, but there's a kind of fear in the air
There's not any fear in the air. You know what the fear is? The fear is that people like you will take over this country. That's the fear. That's the fear. Why don't you speak up for the people that stormed a church? Why don't you speak up for all the parents that lost children to illegal aliens? Where is all that outrage? Where is that? I'm afraid. Where is that? Where is that? You people are freaking retarded, man. Give me a break.
I've never felt before, and it's not America. To get to be an artist in a free country, I've had enough of an education to know what a privilege that is. And
clearly, you don't.
And I don't feel that way anymore. And that's something that has to change. I never.
The fact that he comes out and makes a statement and he's like, he'll walk backstage. People will clap. I'm scared too, Ethan Hawke. I know. We're in this together. I don't have the privilege of being an artist anymore. You know, I don't have the privilege. I've got millions of dollars and a big home on a beach, but I just don't have privilege. It's not America. Buddy, pick your stuff up and go live in another country. All those people that left because of Trump, they're coming back. Ellen DeGeneres, is that her name? She's like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna move back to America, everybody. Yeah, you had a little taste of international living. You come right back. You come right back. Rosie O'Donnell will be next. Watch. That's my prediction. Eventually, Rosie will come back to America, and she's going to say something like, well, you know, I have family here and all that stuff. And the freak out of here. Maybe we need to play an oldie but a goodie, huh? All right, look, let me show you the mental. I thought this was Alex Stein at first, but it's not. I'm like, this has got to be. I don't know anymore. I don't know if this is a joke anymore or this is just real.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Bro. I don't know if this is real or a troll anymore. I don't know, man.
Seriously, you have had months to prepare for this upcoming event. I don't give a damn if this is outside of decorum. People are dying on our streets every single day in this country because we allow this federal government to walk all over you. Look me in the eye. Can any one of you go home to your children and tell them that you did everything you could to protect their classmates, to protect them? I don't think you can, with the exception of Park. Thank you. I am disgusted by each and every one of you, with the exception of Councilmember Park, that you have not done something more. You need to affirm that no city resources will go to ICE, that no cooperation will be given to them. Because as of right now, I stand in front of a council of cowards. And if you do not act, you're not just cowards, you are traitors. Traitors to each and every individual you serve. You need to do something. about getting these policies into writing.
If this is real, and I don't know anymore. I don't know. These theater kids, they I don't know, man. They need to send all the theater kids to Greenland once we take over and let them protest out in the snow. Let them let them dress up like Batman. Let them. Alex Stein does stuff like this, so that's why I'm kind of like, let's take a flashback, Let's go back in memory lane. Let me show you. If you've never seen this, this is who these people really are. You gotta remember this video? I think Cole Hauser sent it to me. Leftists harass a woman and people they view as weak. Watch this tough guy run when this woman's son shows up. This is an oldie but a goodie. It's an oldie but a goodie.
Don't worry. My husband died in 9/11. Hey, good for him. Good. Good. Well, then NYPD were a bunch of fucking sodomizing immigrants with their bully sticks. So yeah, your husband probably fucking should rot in the grave. You call my mama? What? Yeah. Why are you running now? What? You know what? Come on. Yeah, that's right. Go home, bitch.
What a freaking coward. That's what they all are. They scream and yell at the weak that they think is weak. They scream and yell. When confronted, yeah. Well, by the way, in case you didn't know,
I want to read you the list of deportations by president. Clinton, 12.5 million, 0 protests. Bush, 10 million, 0 protests. Obama, 5.2 million, 0 protests. Joe Biden, Mr. Open Borders. Yes, he let in hundreds of thousands, if not millions, but he deported 7 million.
20 million by some count.
Oh my God, but he deported 7, whatever. It doesn't count because he undid that. And then Trump, 1.2 million. And where were the cameras?
Well, this has to do with media, obviously. The media isn't as focused on the other deportations from other presidents, so
they praised them. I want to read you the list of deportations.
wasn't it Obama that gave Tom Holland, didn't they give him an award? Something along those lines. Here we go. Ed Norton, one of my favorite actors of all time. One of my favorite actors.
What are we going to do about mass Gestapo?
Yeah,
exactly.
Shooting American citizens.
Yeah.
Small talk. Yeah,
exactly.
Have you found an answer?
We're sitting here talking about movies while a illegal army is being mounted against U.S. citizens. These are not normal times, and
while an illegal army is mounting against U.S. citizens, a guy that you've never heard of interrupts federal officers. God, these people are so insufferable.
These are not normal times, and we have, extrajudicial assaults on Americans and humans going on a daily basis now, and it's not okay.
On a daily basis, it's not okay. You know what's not okay? Again, we have to keep bringing this stuff up. Where was this energy when these kids were killed? Where was this energy from you, Hollywood? Silence. Where was this energy? You guys got big homes. Why don't you let them come live with you? Why do you guys have that? If you're so against guns and everything, why you have armored guards around you? What's going to happen if someone runs up on you? You're going to have them shot and killed? Then what? Man, this is correct. ICE isn't something Trump created overnight. It's been around forever.
Okay. And even though all people kind of have to put one foot in front of the other and deal with the demands of the day, we cannot act like this is not happening. I think what they're doing in Minnesota with the strike needs to expand. I think we should be talking about a national general economic strike until.
Says the millionaire that has nothing to lose if there's a giant economic strike. Yeah. Sorry for cursing, Jay. It's all good. Oh, giant economic strike. Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Anything about the fraud? Your taxpayer dollars. What about that? I think the strike should start with you. Give all your money away. Don't buy anything. All right? Don't show up anywhere and get paid. Don't do any of that stuff. All right? You do that. Let's you start with you and Mark Ruffalo and Mark Hamill and everybody, all John Larangina, whatever. You guys can all get together and say, we're not gonna buy anything anymore. Please. Oh, and Hollywood, Hollywood, go on strike. Please go tell all the studios you're not working. Please. I'm for it. I'm okay with it. At this point, when you hear all these people talk, I'm ready for AI movies at this point. I don't care. I don't want these people what? They don't speak for anybody but themselves, and they speak stupidly. So bring on the AI overlord movies. I'm okay with it at this point. I want to watch AI movies. No more theater kids. None of that stuff. Replace it all with AI. Take My Daughter's Revenge. All right. You guys are going to love the story. Make a nice, beautiful AI pirate movie. I'm all for it. I'm ready. At this point, I'm ready. Let them cry about AI taking their jobs. These are the same people that are like, we need an economic, we need to do all this stuff. We need to go and storm the White House. We need to do all these things. Yeah. Let AI replace their job and watch them come crying about something else. One of my favorite actors. One of my all-time favorite actors. I do wish, and I don't know if this will ever happen, that studios would rise up out of this and give work to people like Matthew Marston, Dean Cain, some of these actors that are based conservative that need, but I don't think they will. I think Hollywood is so corrupt and just so full, like they wouldn't get the time of day. They just wouldn't get the time of day. They wouldn't get the time of day. And that's too bad. That's too bad. Do we even care at this point? I think I'm over it. Oh, Lady Gaga's in Japan and she talks bad about
Let me
ICE.
take a second to talk about something that's extremely important to me. Something important to people all over the world, and especially in America right now. In a couple of days, I'm going to be heading home, and my heart is aching, thinking about the people, the children.
Man, no one cares. Sing your songs, okay? Your heart is aching over children? Also, lady, you're in Japan. You know what they're doing over there to Muslims and everything else? They're kicking everybody out over there. Everybody. Anyway. They still going after the I think it's in my algorithm now. They still going after this artist. She loves her country. What a weirdo your country is, a laughing stock to anyone outside of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's from Australia. I don't think you should be talking about America if you're living in Australia right now. That's all I'm saying. I don't think you should be saying Australia is better than America. I'm just throwing it out there. I love my Australian friends that come in here, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If America is so bad, why does everybody want to come here and the people that hate it so much won't leave? If America is so bad. It's common sense. Common sense. That's it. Anyway, that's the show today, guys. God bless you. Thank you so much for hanging with me as we look at the stupidity of Hollywood and everything else. Thank you for the super chat love. I think I'm all caught up. Oh, yeah. Batman has his head up his A55. Batman is definitely banging council member Park. Graham says in San Fran, that's not Batman. It's, I don't know if I can say that. I'd have more respect for Ethan Hawke if he just came out and said, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Man, thank you for the super chat love, everybody. I'll be on daily. I don't know why I'm on daily. I don't like watching any of these shows anymore, man. I like the Monday Hangover. We watch the old classics. They asked me about these new shows, and I'm like, I hate it. Just don't care for it. I think I am watching Melania this week, and we're gonna do a First Shots with Mo. We're gonna watch Melania, the First Lady movie, and talk about it on Friday. Did you get your file? I did. I think I read all of them, brother. This one. My response to you talking about John Leguizamo, Lego Guzano. If you don't like the laws of our country, there's the door. Yes. People that made millions of dollars in our country. Anyway, God bless you guys. Be the reason someone smiles today. Read your Bible. It's good for you. And thank you for all my page. Listen, these names are going to change because I get some people can only support 1 month, and then we got new followers, so we're going to be adding to it. Thank you for my Patreon support over there. You guys are freaking amazing. God bless you guys. I'll see you soon.